check this. For some reason, it's not going live. There it is. There it is.
Why do we browse like this? Hunting, clicking, searching.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Once again, this is my take two. Dad, good morning. Good to see you. Bill, good to see you. And Rick, good to see you. And hope that you're feeling better. Yeah, we missed you for a couple of days, Rick. Awesome. All right, guys. A little bit better. Yeah, it takes a little time, doesn't it? Okay, so let's do a couple of fun things related to melodies, and just a couple of important things is, I've been playing a lot of jazz chords and creating some different styles of music and even putting some of those on YouTube. But I think what I'm going to do is, because nobody seems to be resonating with the original compositions I've been doing with kind of lo-fi and a little bit of calling it cozy jazz, I'm going to create a whole separate channel. But what I wanted to do, so I won't be uploading my originals here anymore, but they are going to be on Spotify. But I will tell you that I have been using jazz chords in those things. Oh, low volume? Okay. There we go. Yes, thank you for the low volume, please. All right, we'll try this again. Dad, good to see you. Bill, good to see you. Doug, Vance, awesome. Okay. So this idea of these lo-fi melodies and things that I've been creating, I really like some of the style, but it doesn't. If it resonates with me but not you guys, then that's a problem. So what I'm going to do is create another channel and start uploading my original compositions. But I do want to tell you that when I do these, I am thinking in jazz chords. So all these lo-fi melodies, and some call it chill hop, and basically like study music with cool jazz chords and fun little inspirational beats. But I'm going to keep making those. What I thought I would do today is just show you some simple melodies you can do with chords, like from the new course that's coming out. And Dad was asking me when the course is coming out, and I said today, but I ended up making some more content. I know it sounds strange, but I have some premium content that I wanted to put in there that is kind of like standalone, really awesome things you're going to love. So we're going to wait a couple of days on releasing the course, but here we go. Let's talk about today's lesson. So let's say you have a B minor 9, and we're going to do just a simple chord progression. I think when I started this morning, I was just playing a simple melody, like D major melody, right? But there are a couple of things that you need to know regarding our pentatonic scales. So if I do a B minor chord, I'm going to do a B minor 9. If I played a D major scale, all those notes would work. Okay, all the notes from B major. If I do a B minor pentatonic, Rick and Vance, I have these notes right here, right? 1 flat 3, 4, right? The 5, it's flat 7, and the 1. But notice that also that's just 1 F sharp, right? That's the only black note you have to think about if you're doing a B minor pentatonic. And you guys know that I like to teach in 4-note groupings, so this idea of... And just like we sit on a voicing, we also can sit on a pentatonic scale, so just the first 4 notes. And I would mess around with that. I like that. See, even that is a melody, right? Just 4 notes. And this is just the very tip of the iceberg of where we are going this morning. But this idea of 4 notes here, and I go... So then I could go down here and play all kinds of fun things. That's just the first position. The next one you want to go is maybe this one, the second one up. So there I was doing this 1, 2, 3, 5 pattern, which not only is it a B minor pentatonic scale, it's also a D major pentatonic scale. Same notes. Isn't that nice? And let me see. All right. Is everybody enjoying this so far? We're just getting started. That's a beautiful sound, isn't it? Over the B minor. I just start on D and do D major pentatonic, the first 4 notes. Now watch this. So even this is a nice shape. Even this next one up. Next one up. Good morning, Vicky. Good to see you, Jeff, Ray, and Vicky. Good to see you both. Okay, the next one. That's kind of nice, isn't it? Or maybe I go beta. And then hit that together. So when I go, I like that. So that's my melody right there. And again, I have a weak pinky finger, so sometimes it doesn't always work. But I hope that you hear the melodies, right? That's just from this first B minor idea. Now, because we're thinking also D major has 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp. And while I love the way the B minor pentatonic scale works over these chords, I'm just doing B minor, and then sometimes I'm going to G, sometimes I'm going to E minor. Kind of creating a really ambient sound. Excuse me, I had this melody last night of this kind of thing. So I wanted to show you, even though you guys as a whole don't like the lo-fi and all these things I'm doing, there is a jazz lesson in all of these that I'm doing, because whenever I play songs and make up these songs, I'm always thinking jazz, beautiful melodies, right? Regardless if it comes out that way. But this idea of this, even that, there's a lot to unpack right there, because just like you have the B minor pentatonic, which sounds beautiful, I can also go up to F sharp and do an F sharp minor pentatonic. Notice that it's all notes from D major. Let's just experiment with the F sharp minor in first position. I'm going to do 5, instead of 4 notes, I'm going to do 5 notes. Let's listen to that over B minor. I'll go down the G. I just had to hear that melody. Okay, so to me, in my ears, that sounds good to hear that B minor, that F sharp minor pentatonic scale. So far we had the B minor that works great, and then the F sharp minor. Now I'm going to put my melody in there. So a couple of interesting things I hope that you hear is, one, I'm playing notes from both F sharp minor and F sharp minor pentatonic and B minor pentatonic, and also I'm emphasizing some important notes, like from this, or this right here from B minor, that gives you a B minor 9 voicing. So maybe I want to do that. I'm showing 2 likes that we have this morning. Even that, isn't that nice right there? An A major triad. Notice that there's an A major triad in there. If I go right here, A major triad. So my B minor can have an A major in it. Listen to that. Even over G major. Even over E minor. I kind of like that. Yeah, so notice that I'm just experimenting on 1 or 2 or 3 chords and coming up with melodies. But I'm already hearing a couple of things as we go through this. So let's do kind of a quick review as to what we're doing. So think D major today. We started out by saying you have your pentatonic, minor pentatonic scale that comes right from the shapes course, and you have B minor pentatonic. And I like to practice in 4-note groupings. So this idea of 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4-note groupings right there. But I could just take the first one and go. And then I could go to the second one, third one. Then I could do F sharp. I could go. And then I could put my melody in there. I could put jazz chords. G major. And a fun, interesting fact is if I do B minor, excuse me, I'm still not fully well either at this point. B minor 9, if I do this, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And if I go to G major over the G, that works great. If I go to E minor, I still play that. Doesn't that sound nice if I play my E in the bass over my G major? Back to B minor. See over G major and over E minor. So I could go. Still, let me think about this for a second. Here's what I like. If I'm doing something like this and I play the 9th, I like the sound of that 9th on the top. That sounds nice. And then I go up to the minor 3rd. Same thing on E minor. That sounds good. So I can put those together. That can work over all the chords. We can go. I think I like it over the G. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to add one more thing to this to mix it up just a little bit. So this kind of sound, I'm hearing this kind of sound. So it's like a mixture of thirds with some fourths there. So let's just experiment. wanted to hear the G there. E minor. Maybe higher. Or maybe this. Or what if we walked it up? I like this. Or maybe. Then maybe walk this up. That's really, really hard, but I really like that right there. That's going to work. Good morning, Marla. Hey, Marla, you're up early today. Good to see you. There's something about that B7 that will work on that. right. Marla says she's always up early. It just happens that I'm not at work. Awesome. Well, we're glad to have you on this morning, Marla. Okay, let's do a recap of what we've been working on. We crammed a lot in this morning, but I think it's very relevant things. Okay, so let's all get this concept. And that is this. The first thing I said is thinking D major, very simple, right? And then I'm going to think B minor pentatonic. And remember the notes from the B minor pentatonic, it only has one F sharp. So you're here, there it is right there. 5-note scale, penta meaning 5. And that's going to work over B minor, over D major, and it's the same scale, B minor and D major, we know that. And I like to practice these in little shapes like this. If I play a B in the bass, I'm going to be very simple. Even push the melody down, or push the pedal down, we can make melodies for days. We can go. And go to G and do the same thing. Ah, how nice is that? Da, 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 da. And what's nice about simple patterns like this, pentatonic, is as you experiment and make up your own melodies, remember, nobody cares, first of all. You can make whatever you want, sound you want to make, but also repeat some things. If I go, I'm going to repeat that. I love that. So even that right there, like I'm playing E minor and E major together, and the major 7 and the it all works to me. I love it. You can just make whatever you want to make. Now, here's your practical thing. So we said you have B minor, and you can practice those in 4-note groupings. The next thing is remember that you have F sharp with a B minor. You can also think F sharp minor pentatonic. And that really brings out some beautiful colors, doesn't it? You have F sharp A, C sharp, F sharp A, B, C sharp, and E. And that brings out the notes from my melody, right? This idea of... And I am going to make a loop of this. I like it. And so you do that little melody for a while, and notice that I just repeated it over and over, and then you could change the bass. Over A. mess around, and then you have this. You have and then I added that, remember? All right, guys. Have you enjoyed this lesson? If you have, please let me know in the chat. Let's listen to one of the songs that you guys really hate as we close. Let's do it. Let's listen to a Bob song that you hate. Let me find it. What is it called? Settle In. Let's see if it's even here. Settle In. No, iMusicAcademy. I don't even know if it's in here. Let's see. There it is right there. All right, here we go. Let's load it in. We'll close out with this. Now, when I let you listen to this, what you're gonna remember is that nobody cares what you do, good or bad. No, that's not true. It's not true. What I should say is make the music you want to make, and don't worry too much about it. All right, so here we go. Let's see if I can pull this up. All right, you guys ready? It's just a graphic, but you're gonna get to hear it. I think most of y'all have heard this, but this is actually out on my new Spotify channel. Oops, hold on a second. There we go. All right, here we go. All right. You're going to get to hear it. Oop. I think most of y'all have heard this, but this is actually... Hold up. That's not it. I'm going to find it. It's right here. All right, here we go. Oh, okay. Let me show you guys this. So just to tell you that I'm not just making stuff up. Whenever I do these songs, I'm using jazz things. So like G minor 11. Then you'll hear this. You'll have D minor 11, right? I'm showing you how I'm thinking. I think jazz harmony when I do these things. Here we go. Let me start over. So it's been up for 2 or 3 days on my channel. It has 3 likes and 30 listens. That's why I'm moving off of this platform for these things. Hey, I don't know why I got frozen there for a minute. Let me just say goodbye to you guys. Hey, Marla, thank you so much for the nice compliment. And Dodger, Mark, thank you so much. The Planet Low was your weekend sound. I'm going to put this in the chat as we say goodbye to each other. Bye, everyone. Somebody might want to go there. We'll do our normal lesson tomorrow. And hey, how awesome was it to have Marla in the chat today? All right. So again, this is just my fun channel where I have 4 listeners now. Let's see if I can get into the chat. There it is. All right, here it is. You have a chance to click on it really quickly. All right, have fun. Rick, are you going to the gym today? You got to take it easy. Ease back into it. All right, thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. I'm going to put the link to my this Spotify channel. It's just for fun. I promise you that. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.